You're not going to believe this, but every time you sit down for a meal, you might be silently robbing your body of the one thing it needs most: muscle. That's right. While most seniors think aging is the reason they're feeling weaker, losing their strength, or watching their muscles shrink away in the mirror, the truth is far more surprising. It's not age. It's not genetics. It's not even your workout routine. It's what's missing from your plate. And today, I'm going to share the one food that could mean the difference between walking tall well into your 90s or slowly wasting away, battling weakness, falls, and hospital visits. If you're over 60 and you care about your independence, your strength, and your energy, you need to hear this, because your muscles are disappearing, and there's only one way to stop it. Let's start by getting brutally honest about what aging really looks like for most people. It starts with feeling a little more tired. You notice your arms aren't as firm. Your legs feel like they've lost their spring. You might tell yourself it's just normal aging, but the truth is, your body is screaming for help. You're experiencing something called sarcopenia. That's the medical term for age-related muscle loss, and it doesn't just steal your strength, it steals your freedom. Climbing stairs becomes a challenge. Carrying groceries feels harder. Getting out of bed takes longer. And that's just the beginning. Sarcopenia is linked to slower metabolism, higher risk of falls, and even cognitive decline. But here's the good news. You can fight back. And it starts with the fuel you put in your body. Now, you've probably heard a lot of mixed messages about diet over the years. Low fat, low carb, high protein. It's enough to make your head spin. But when it comes to preserving muscle, the answer is surprisingly simple. There's one specific food that can act like a shield, protecting your muscles from the slow breakdown that comes with age. And the best part? It's probably in your grocery store right now. Not a supplement, not a powder, a real whole food that triggers your body's natural muscle-building power. No gym membership required. So, what is this miracle food? Before I reveal it, I need to explain how your body works behind the scenes. After age 30, your body starts losing muscle mass at a rate of up to 5% per decade. By the time you hit 70, you could have lost more than a quarter of your original muscle mass, and most people don't even realize it's happening until they fall, get injured, or end up in a hospital bed. Now here's the twist. Muscle isn't just about strength. It's an organ. It controls your metabolism, your blood sugar, and even your immune system. Lose enough muscle, and your entire body starts to break down. So maintaining it is critical, not just for looking good, but for staying alive. So what's stealing your muscle? Well, most seniors eat way too little of one thing: high-quality protein. But not just any protein. You need a complete source of protein that contains all the essential amino acids, especially one called leucine. Leucine is the spark plug. It tells your body, build muscle now. Without it, your body can't do the job, even if you're eating plenty of calories. And this is where most seniors fall short. You might be eating, but you're not feeding your muscles. And that's a dangerous mistake. But let me be even more specific. The one food you need, the one that's missing from most senior diets, is high-quality animal protein. And the king of them all, eggs. Whole eggs, not egg whites, not processed substitutes. Real, nutrient-dense, muscle-building eggs. Let's be clear. Eggs got a bad reputation years ago because of cholesterol myths. But science has moved on, and it's time you did too. Whole eggs are packed with complete protein, leucine, vitamins like B12, and healthy fats that support hormone balance and energy levels. And they are one of the most bioavailable sources of protein you can eat. That means your body can use nearly all of it to repair and rebuild muscle. Now, I know what you're thinking. I eat eggs sometimes, but here's the thing. Sometimes it isn't enough. To fight sarcopenia, you need to feed your muscles consistently. That means hitting your protein target daily, not just occasionally. And for seniors, that target is higher than most people think. While the standard recommendation is around zero point 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight, newer research suggests older adults need more, closer to 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram to maintain and rebuild muscle. For a 150-pound person, that's around 80 to 100 grams of protein a day. One egg gives you about 6 grams. So you can see how important it is to build your meals around high-protein choices. Still with me? Because this next part is crucial. It's not just about eating more protein, it's about eating it at the right times. Most seniors front-load carbs in the morning, cereal, toast, maybe some fruit, and then maybe have a bit of protein at dinner. But studies show that spreading your protein intake evenly across the day is far more effective for muscle growth. That means breakfast, lunch, and dinner should each deliver a solid dose of protein. Imagine starting your day with a couple of eggs, maybe some Greek yogurt, or a small side of smoked salmon. That's how you tell your body, let's grow. That's how you stop the muscle loss before it starts. Let me tell you about Jack. Jack is 72 years old. He used to feel tired all the time. He thought it was just age. He'd get up from the couch and feel like his legs were made of lead. Walking up the stairs felt like climbing a mountain. But then he changed one thing. He started eating 3 eggs every morning with some spinach and avocado. In 3 months, Jack didn't just feel stronger, he was stronger. He walked faster, stood taller, and had better balance. His doctor was shocked. And Jack? He said he felt 20 years younger. That's the power of the right food. Now, if Jack's story sounds too simple to be true, that's because most people overcomplicate their nutrition. They think you need fancy supplements, expensive meal plans, or hours of gym time. But your body is a lot smarter than that. Give it what it truly needs, high-quality protein, like whole eggs, and it will respond. But here's where most seniors make the biggest mistake. They eat too little protein because they're afraid. Afraid of cholesterol, afraid of kidney damage, afraid of gaining weight. Let's destroy those myths right now. First, cholesterol. For years, we were told dietary cholesterol would raise blood cholesterol and lead to heart disease. But study after study has shown that's not true for the vast majority of people. In fact, the 2015 to 2020 dietary guidelines for Americans removed cholesterol as a nutrient of concern. That means you can enjoy eggs without fear, as long as they're part of a balanced diet. Second, kidneys. Unless you have pre-existing kidney disease, there's zero evidence that eating more protein harms your kidneys. In fact, studies show that adequate protein intake in older adults helps maintain lean mass, bone density, and overall health. It's not dangerous, it's essential. Third, weight gain. This one surprises people. Protein is actually the most satiating macronutrient. That means it keeps you full longer and can help you avoid snacking on junk. Plus, the more muscle you maintain, the more calories you burn, even at rest. So, let's flip the script. Instead of fearing protein, embrace it. Make it the star of your meals. Eggs for breakfast, tuna or turkey for lunch, chicken, beef, or salmon for dinner. Add in some Greek yogurt or cottage cheese for snacks. And always pair your protein with vegetables and healthy fats to stay full and energized. Now, maybe you're thinking, I'm too old to build muscle. Nonsense. I've seen 80-year-olds who've reversed years of weakness just by changing what they eat and moving their bodies a little more. Muscle is a living tissue. It responds to what you give it, whether you're 30 or 90. And it's not just about aesthetics. Maintaining muscle protects your bones, stabilizes your joints, and improves balance. That means fewer falls, fewer fractures, and more independence. Imagine being able to walk on your own, carry your groceries, and play with your grandkids. Not just watch life go by, but actually live it. All because you made a simple change to your breakfast. But let's dig deeper. Because there's another reason this one food, eggs, is so effective. It's not just the protein. It's the synergy of nutrients. The yolk contains choline, essential for brain health. B vitamins for energy. Vitamin D for bone health. Selenium and antioxidants that protect your cells. It's like nature's multivitamin, wrapped in a little shell. Compare that to a sugary muffin or dry toast. No protein, no nutrients, just empty calories that spike your blood sugar and leave you feeling sluggish. Is it any wonder people are getting weaker? The truth is, the modern diet is designed to make you soft. It's built around processed carbs, quick snacks, and convenience foods that do nothing for your muscles or longevity. But you can take back control, one meal at a time. Start with your first meal of the day. Swap the cereal for 2 or 3 eggs, some sautéed veggies, maybe a slice of whole grain toast, or a few berries. If you're still hungry, add a scoop of full-fat Greek yogurt. That's a breakfast that fuels your muscles, your brain, and your entire day. And don't stop there. Build every meal around a quality protein source. If you're vegetarian, you'll have to work a bit harder because plant-based proteins are less complete and harder to absorb. But it's still possible with planning. Lentils, tempeh, tofu, and quinoa can help, especially when paired together. But if you eat animal products, eggs should be at the top of your list. Still not convinced? Let me share a story. Linda was 69 when she fell in her kitchen. A broken hip. Weeks in rehab. The doctors told her she had signs of sarcopenia and osteoporosis. That's when she decided to make a change. She started eating eggs every morning. 2 months later, her recovery had accelerated. Her strength came back faster than anyone expected. Her therapist said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." She did. And now she walks 2 miles every morning. That's what food can do. Real food, the right food. Let's talk mindset for a second. A lot of seniors fall into the trap of resignation. I'm just getting old. This is normal. I can't change. But that's a lie. Aging is inevitable. Weakness is not. You have more power than you think, and it starts with what you choose to put on your fork. Imagine waking up with more energy, feeling steadier on your feet, looking in the mirror and seeing firmness where there used to be sag. That's not a fantasy. That's what happens when you fuel your body with what it truly needs. Muscle is your secret weapon. It's not just about vanity. It's about survival. It protects you, fuels you, and keeps you functional. And the easiest way to protect it? Eat more eggs. Simple, powerful, proven. Let me ask you this. What do you have to lose by trying it? A few eggs a day, a little extra protein, and the potential to feel stronger, sharper, and more alive than you have in years. Now let's go even deeper, because this isn't just about muscle, it's about longevity. The amount of muscle mass you carry in your later years is one of the strongest predictors of how long and how well you'll live. That's right. It's not just your heart, not just your brain, but your muscle that keeps you out of hospitals, away from prescription drugs, and free from frailty. Muscle is your body's reservoir. It stores amino acids. It balances blood sugar. It protects your metabolism. It's your armor. But as the years go by, your body becomes less efficient at building and maintaining it. That's why older adults need more protein, not less. This is where most diets fail you. They tell seniors to eat less, to cut back, to watch their weight. But cutting calories without increasing protein is a recipe for disaster. You'll lose weight, yes, but it won't just be fat. You'll lose muscle. And once that muscle is gone, everything else starts to crumble. Your balance, your energy, your independence. So what's the solution? You already know. Whole eggs. One of nature's perfect protein sources, but also a symbol of choosing nourishment over neglect, strength over frailty. Because when you crack that egg open, you're doing more than making breakfast. You're sending a message to your body. I'm not giving up. I'm here to thrive. I know you've heard all the excuses. I'm too old. It's too late. What's the point? But here's what you need to know. Your body is always listening. Every bite you take, every step you walk, every decision you make, it all matters. Even now, especially now. I've seen seniors who were told they'd never regain their strength. Prove everyone wrong. I've seen people in their 70s and 80s completely transform their health. And I've seen that transformation start with one small, powerful shift, adding more quality protein to their meals. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to count every calorie or track every gram. You just need to show up, feed your body, challenge it a little, and give it the raw materials it's begging for. Because of your muscles? They're not gone. They're waiting to be rebuilt, reawakened, recharged. And they can be if you stop starving them. Picture this. It's 6 months from now. You wake up with less stiffness. You walk up the stairs without holding the railing. You can play with your grandkids without getting winded. You feel alive again. That's not a miracle. That's protein. That's effort. That's the result of showing up for yourself, one meal at a time. And let's not forget, eggs are cheap, versatile, delicious. You can scramble them, boil them, poach them, fry them. Add some spinach, mushrooms, and peppers. Make it a celebration of strength, because that's what you're building, one forkful at a time. And it's not just about the eggs. It's the habit, the commitment, the mindset shift, the understanding that you are not powerless, that your choices shape your body, that it's never ever too late. You don't need some secret supplement or expensive program. You need real food, real effort, and the belief that your best days can still be ahead of you. So, tomorrow morning, when you wake up and walk into the kitchen, I want you to remember this video. I want you to crack open those eggs and say to yourself, this is where it begins. Because the truth is simple. Your muscles are disappearing without this one food. And now you know exactly what to do. No more waiting, no more excuses. It's time to feed your strength. And to every senior watching this, whether you're 60 or 100, let me leave you with this. You are not done. You are not weak. And you are not invisible. You are powerful. You are capable. And you are needed. So stand tall. Fuel your body. And let the world see the strength that's still inside you. The next chapter of your life doesn't have to be about decline. It can be about resurgence. It can be about strength. It can be about you taking control, one egg at a time.